These are the sights, the sounds, the memories of Niagara Falls. In the dawn of time, a mighty lake covered much of southern Ontario and the entire Niagara Basin. That lake receded, but left a spectacular legacy, the timeless beauty of the falls, one of the most celebrated wonders of the world. Centuries ago, the Indians of this region regarded this phenomenon with superstitious awe. They feared the mysterious powers of the waters, and legends persist of the living sacrifices they made. Their most beautiful maidens were hurled to their death in the churning gorge to appease the dreaded spirits who inhabited Niagara, the Indian name for thunder of water. The full and incredible impact of mighty Niagara is felt when you stand on the Rainbow Observation Platform, reached from Table Rock House, just a stone's throw from the Horseshoe Falls. Dressed in oilskins, we take an elevator down 120 feet into the earth. A short walk through the scenic tunnels brings us to the plaza. Here, a mere 25 feet above the river, we can feel the tremendous surging power of Niagara as 114 million gallons of water per minute surge over the cliffs above. We now ascend to the second floor of Table Rock House, where a heritage of history awaits. The famous replicas of the British Crown jewels are proudly displayed in all their rich and lustrous beauty, legacies that trace the proud past of famous kings for nearly 1,000 years. We leave history behind and enjoy the present as outside Table Rock House, we climb aboard a colorful horse-drawn surrey. Let's take a leisurely drive along the river. We'll stop at many vantage points to view the panorama of the Horseshoe Falls and the American Falls, see the ever-present rainbow with its brilliant hues. We leave our surrey for a moment and look down on the churning waters. Far, far below, skirting the treacherous currents, 3 small ships bravely fight the waves to pass directly in front of the American Falls. These are the Maids of the Mist, gallant little ships heading now, it seems, directly into the larger Horseshoe Falls. We'll join them. It's the experience of a lifetime. We'll use oilskins because the spray comes thick and fast. Down the incline railway, on board and ready to go. It's a thrilling ride, and from here, looking up, the falls loom incredibly huge. On our left, the American Falls, 167 feet high and over 1,000 feet wide. On our right, the Horseshoe Falls, 160 feet high and an incredible 2,600 feet wide. As our Maid of the Mist battles the currents to reach the base of the thundering Horseshoe Falls, we recall that the river on which we sail is 180 feet deep. The Niagara River starts at this point, passes below the Rainbow Bridge and through the deep-channeled gorge. It is the most treacherous length of water in the world. Here, through a narrow passage of rock only 300 feet wide, passes all the water drained from over 250,000 square miles of North America. Millions of gallons of surging, teeming water is swept along at a full 27 miles per hour to create the Whirlpool Rapids. Were it possible for our small ship to survive this dangerous journey, we would arrive at the famous Whirlpool, where high overhead, the Spanish Aero car carries visitors on the longest passenger-carrying cable railway in the world. The Maid of the Mist docks. We shed our thoroughly drenched oilskins and enjoy a pleasant jaunt through the beautiful Oaks Gardens, passing the famous Carillon Bell Tower to arrive at the embarkation point for the Spanish Aero car. This is a thrilling ride, suspended in midair hundreds of feet over the boiling waters below. On land again, we travel to the Ontario Hydrofloral Clock, truly a horticultural masterpiece. With an overall diameter of 40 feet, the clock comprises no fewer than 24,000 carpet plants. To the rear of the floral clock, the sound of Westminster chimes reminds us of time passing with so much more to see. Let's take time for dinner, and in Niagara Falls there's a wonderful choice of unique dining places, dramatic by day romantic by night. Looking down at the falls from the Royal or the Skylon observation towers, we see that the rainbow has faded with the sunset. The cloak of night gathers around the turbulent cataracts and seems to still their roar to a calmer note. And suddenly, there's a man-made rainbow playing upon the falls. All the colors are there. Blues, reds, yellows, greens. The cataract becomes a fairyland of moving, changing color as the world-famous electric illumination of the waters thrills us with its beauty and imagination. This is Niagara, the most magnificent of waterways, an extravaganzer of color, a roar of sound, a tornado of excitement, the most magnificent of memories. Day or night, winter or summer, the biggest show in nature, Niagara Falls.